Welcome to another what are we gonna call this now? Okay, so let's call it our real estate corner. We're gonna assessment. Yes, where we just interact. So we have different types of interaction. But basically these discussions that we're going to be having that we usually have is of a lot of benefits to a lot of investors so far. So yeah, you might want to stay back and watch the video to the end. By the way, my name is Goodness Usman. Of course, I'm your fab lady realtor for Niger Realty 24. So welcome to today's discussion. And today's discussion is solely around the properties that are on promo right now. Most especially the Richfield Garden City, which is located in Mowe Ofada. I want to answer some questions that I've been getting and then give you guys some insight as to why you as an investor need to invest in this particular location that we're talking about. And then of course, you know me as Goodness Usman. What I do basically is to help you get pre-informed information so that when you're investing in a particular property, you're taking a pre-informed decision. You're not investing in that property blindly. Am I right? Yeah. So shall we? The name of the estate again is Richfield Garden City, which is located in Mowe. Now, I need to start with the location. So first of all, let's discuss the location. Because a lot of investors have heard much about Mowe Ofada. So many are taught that this property is located in Mowe Ofada. No, this property is located in Mowe. Now, for the sake of those who do not even understand the terrain, those that know the terrain know where Mowe is. But let me just give you an instance. So, if you leave Bega, the next location you have is Sherry North. Immediately after Bega is Sherry North. Then you have Arikbu. Then you have oh God, what's the other name? There's another place. Then you have Mowe itself. Okay. Now, Mowe is where we have the Redeemed Christian Church of God. And from Mowe, you can access Shimawa. All right, Shimawa is inside, completely off the road. But Mowe is around the Lagos-Ibadan Expressway. It's off that road, you access Mowe easily. So that's where Mowe is. It's way before Mowe Ofada. Now, Mowe Ofada, from Mowe to Mowe Ofada is about 20 minutes drive. Mowe Ofada is after Shagam Interchange. Is that express that leads to West Abeokuta? If you're going to Abeokuta, that's where Mowe Ofada is. Right. It's also an emerging market, right? But Mowe is still in town way before Mowe Ofada. So I just wanted to clear that because a lot of people have been going back and forth on it and thinking it's Mowe Ofada. In fact, I had a couple of people saying, why is it Mowe Ofada? Why is it that expensive? After all, it's Mowe Ofada. It's not Mowe Ofada. In Mowe Ofada, you will still get landmark as a property for sale there for 1.8 million naira. So you see the difference in price, right? I've educated you guys on this channel saying that a lot of the times the difference in price, the difference in price usually is location and then title. Okay, so you can see the difference. All right, so that's it on the location. Let me further explain that it is less than 3 minutes drive from the RCCG mid auditorium. Now, you know RCCG has new auditorium, and that's where it's called Shimawa. So it's not the RCCG new auditorium, it's the RCCG main auditorium. You know that main auditorium that is on the that's on the Lagos-Ibadan Expressway, facing that express, is that one. The moment you pass the RCCG middle auditorium, you take a turn after Christopher University, and once you turn, you just go into the estate. And the estate is a walkable distance to the road. Now, when I say walkable distance, I mean like 3 minutes walk. Okay, so that's it on the location. Now, let's talk about the price. Now, I've told you guys that the promo is running. You've seen it. I've talked about it. It's running. The company is running a promo between now and the end of November. So practically, we have less than 20 days. Way less than 20 days on this promo. So it's about 3 weeks now to the end of the promo. Again, they have a slated plot for this promo. So once they exhaust the plot numbers, they move on. It means that the promo is ended. It will end. So it doesn't have to wait to get to the end of the month, to the 25th of November, before they end that promo. So that's one. Now, talking about the price. Okay, so it's selling at the going rate in that area is 6 million naira per plot than the regular, but because they're doing a promo, you have it at 4.5 million naira. So let's do the analysis. 6 million minus 4.5 million naira. So what we have is 1.5 million naira. All right, so it means that for you as an investor to partake in this promo, you're saving yourself huge 1.5 million naira. I mean, that's instant gain. Okay, so one thing about real estate is you can gain instantly, right? Before you start earning in the future. So if you have the advantage, that's why we always advise that as a smart investor, you should invest when there's a distressed sales, or when there's a new property launch into the market, or when there's an ongoing promo. Any of these three categories, that's the best time anywhere in the world to buy into a property. So now, this is a promo. So if you're buying 5 plots, so let's do the math now. The company now went further and said they're giving investors incentive. And they say buy 5 plots, get 1 free. So let's do this math now. One unit, you're getting 1.5 million naira as per market rate. Now, on the 5 plots you're buying, 1 million, 1.5 times 5, right? Times 5 million, that's 5. Is what? It's giving us what? Sorry, we're doing mathematics today. It's a serious conversation. We're doing 1.5 million times 5. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the 2 we got here is what? 7.5 million naira. That's what you're gaining if you buy 5 and get 1 free. You're making an instant 7.5 million naira on each plot you bought. Now they're giving you 4.5 million naira free. Come on, guys. So if you're getting 4.5 million naira and the market rate is 6 million, so let's add your 7.5 million naira with 6 million naira. 6 million to 7, that's 13.5 million naira. So by market rate, you're just gaining, for keying into this promo, you're instantly going to gain 13.5 million naira. So tell me, where else would you put your money and you'll get that instantly? No, that's the question I want to ask you, because I like talking about these things practically. I am an investor as well. So look at it. This is the practical thing. You're getting 13.5 million naira just because you invest in Richfield Garden. Now, let's assume I'm not doing market price, Abi. Let's assume we're not doing market price, right? Now, the company is giving you 1 free. That is 4.5 million. Let's not do market price. Let me beat it down a bit so that maybe I'm being over ambitious about it, or I'm being over anxious about it. Okay, so let's reduce it, right? Okay, so let's just talk about the buy 5 get 1 free. Let's say the market rate right now is 4.5 million naira. Now you're getting 4.5 million naira on buying 5 units. Oh yeah, so divide that 4.5 million naira to your 5 plots. So let's do division of 4.5 million naira. 1 minute, 4.5 million naira divide 5. Okay, so that's 900,000 naira. Okay, so you have a further discount of 900,000 naira on each plot. So it means you are buying this land. So let's minus 900,000 from 4.5. That's how much? That's 3.6 million naira. Let me see if I'm right. Exactly. So you are buying this land at 3.6 million naira. Now that's not the end to it, though. Hello. Market rate gain for you, I'll go back again, is 13.5 million naira. 13.5 million naira. If you buy 5, get 1 free. 13.5 million naira. Okay, let me use the marker. 13.5 million naira. Now, if we're not looking at market rate, we're looking at how much you're gaining instantly as well on each plot. Is 900,000. 900,000 naira per plot. Is it not worth it? So you invest and gain 900,000 naira instantly. Not even, let's not talk about the future gain or whatever, or the market rate. You're getting 900. Is it not worth it? In this economy, you put in 4.5 million naira in a property to get 900k. Is it not worth it? Now, this 900k is instant. Right? So really, do your analysis. Look at the things you stand to gain, because when you're investing, you should invest smartly. It's important that we all invest smartly. First of all, instant gain. What did I say again, guys? Instant gain. Instant gain is key for you as an investor, and that's what makes you smart. What's what makes you different? And that's why I keep saying that when you're buying, you're not buying by emotion. You're buying intelligently. You're investing intelligently. This is an intelligent investment. This is when we come and say that you've invested smartly. This is it. This is an investment that is smart. Now, okay, so let's go further. I've shown you the Naira and the Kobo, right? Furthermore, they're giving you a discount, just like what they did in Treasure Gardens, that they gave you a discount. So as against giving you developmental fee, having the developmental fee for 1.5 million, right? 1.5 million, right? 1.5 million naira. They are giving you developmental fee on this promo for 1 million naira. Again, another 500,000 naira. So let's come back to my 13.5 million naira. So on this project totally now, we have 900K plus 500K, which is equals to what? 900K plus 500K, which is equals to what? 1.4 million naira. So guys, 1.4 million naira on each plot. Come on now. And then when you, let's now calculate the 1.4 million naira. 1.4 million naira on each plot times 5 that you're buying. Abi? Now, 1.4 million times 5. 7 million naira. So if today you invest, so let's look at your capital now. 4.5 times 5. So today you invest a 22.5 million naira. Instantly, you're gaining 7 million naira. Invest 22.5 million. Gain 7 million. Guys, you guys that are financial analysts, analysts, do this. Where else? Seriously. In Moe. Right? This is you investing 22.5 million naira and gaining 7 million naira instant. Remember, I'm not even doing the 7 million naira on the market price. If we go market price, it's way beyond this, right? Remember when I did it earlier, it was 13. So if you invest, you're investing 22.5 million naira. If it comes to market value, you're gaining instantly 13.5 million naira. Now, when I had the 5 million from the plots, from the 5 plots is what? Now it's 6 plots because you're getting one free. So you're going to do it 500,000 times 6. That's 3 million naira. So 13.5 million naira plus 3 million naira. 16.5 million naira. So you're investing 22.5 million naira to gain 16.5 million naira in a space of 3 months. Because the market rate, even if they say they are done with their promo for 1.5 million naira, and in 3 months' time, it goes back to 6 million naira. Let's even say it takes 6 months for it to go to 6 million naira. In 6 months. Please, I'm not a financial analysis, but this is just common sense. In 6 months, I invest 22.5 million naira and gaining 13. It's not 13. 16.5 million naira. That's how many percent they gain, please. That's about 70% of my investment that I just gained. So, when I tell you that this investment is going to yield you 100% in less than 1 year, am I wrong? Because it's easy for us to come up with these things and say, your ROI in 1 year is gonna be 150 million, 150%, 120%. With this, I just did all of these numbers I just did with you. I've proven it to you that you're gonna get 120. Truly, you're gonna get 120% in 12 months, and that is playing it down. Now, let's not talk about the location. I know that a lot of you don't like you want to invest on the island. Yes, I'm telling you to invest on the island, but remember I also talk about risk factor. As a good investors, one thing we should know is to learn how to spread our risk. right? So as much as I'm advocating for emerging markets, which the ones that has the highest growth rate right now in Lagos State is the Ibejuleki towards Ekpe right now. Yes, as an investor, remember I normally say that you don't have to own just one property and then you won't invest in one estate and that's it. You're not an investor. I don't consider people who just buy one plot in one estate and say, hey, goodness, okay, let me just buy one plot in Queen's Park, 8 million, and that's it. Oh, okay, no problem. After this, your analysis, I'll just buy one plot, Jare, in Richfield Garden City. Well, I'm okay. I'm not talking of people who cannot afford it at the moment, though. That's a different ball game. Because, I mean, time and chance, right? Time, place, and chance. I understand that perfectly. But the people I'm talking to is those that have that mentality, oh, let me just buy. You're not an investor. Don't consider yourself as an investor. So this conversation is for the real investors. If you consider yourself as an investor in the real estate market, it means before now, you have had 1 or 2, 3, 4 plots of land somewhere or houses, and you're still buying. And you still have plan to buy in another 5 years. Okay? Depending again on time, place, and chance. I don't underestimate and I don't underplay time and chance. I don't do that because sometimes, as good as a deal may be for me, goodness Usman, if I don't have the resources at the time, then what's the point? Do you get? So I use myself as an example. No matter how fantastic this analysis is, if you can't afford it, you actually cannot afford it. So there's no, or if you can afford it, but you have other priorities, then it's a no. But when you have the opportunity, you can swim in and take advantage of the opportunity, then perfect. So again, I'm coming back to this. The location. As much as you own a property in Aja Aziz, Lekki, you're going towards Ibejuleki, you have thousands of them, you're going towards Ekpe, emerging markets. Mowe is also an emerging market. Even though it's not as high as, I will be truthful to you guys, you already know. Even if the market is not as high as this downtown of Ibejuleki, Ekpe, it is also emerging. That's the truth. It's also growing. There's a lot of things that is happening in those areas. And then also, there's these people who do not even, no matter what you say, no matter how you preach the emerging markets too, there are some of you who will never invest in the island, no matter what they say. You just have this phobia for island, or you just believe the island is not for you, which is okay as well. Again, priority. So, apart from you being a mainlander, even if you're an islander, you should also invest in Mowe. I invest in Mowe of Father. I do. In fact, I'm looking at emerging markets like Ibadan. I'm looking at emerging markets like Abeokuta. I'm not from Abeokuta, I'm from Kogi. But trust me, if you give me an investment in Abeokuta right now, that I can do the analysis like that, I'm going to put my money down. Same thing with Ibadan. Emerging markets. Right. So emerging markets varies in different orders. There are the ones that will be high, there are the ones that are low, there are the ones that are medium. Mowe is a medium market. A lot of people cannot afford to stay in Begam, Agodo, and all of those places. They can't afford to stay in Isherino. To buy a plot of land now in Isherino, there's 12.5 million naira. Right? But these are emerging markets, Mowe of Father. So when we talk about the location, I tell you it's still a place for investors. Because no matter what you say, some people will not invest, they will not live on the island. They will still prefer to live on the mainland. So you have that market, you have those demand to what? To make, to supply. There's still demand for the mainland. So as an investor, you look at it and, spread your risk. So yes, Mowe is a good location. It's also close to the Lagos-Ibadan Expressway. You know that Mowe is rightly positioned, right? It's easy for you to get into Lagos from Mowe. It's easy for you to cut across to Ibadan. It's easy for you to get to Abeokuta. It's easy for you to connect to Osogbo and all of that. So it's just like rightly positioned. It's 25 minutes to the airport, 25-30 minutes to the international airport. How many investors or how many people can afford to buy a house in Ikeja now? Eastern Towers in Ikeja is selling for how much? 50 million naira for a plot. How many of you can buy it? So if you're an investor and you're looking at, providing, apart from investing and getting high return, you're also bridging a gap, providing. So if you want to own, you can own houses in those areas. You can build houses in those areas and resell. Average earners are there. The market is there. Yes, The investments might not be as high as Ibejuleki, but come on, you can make something from there. In fact, you can buy the land, keep it there for land banking, because they also have their part for land banking. So they have two. So for Richfield Garden City, they have plans for it. If you're buying for land banking, there's a space for you. If you're buying for building within now and 18 months or 20 months or 24 months, there's a space they will allocate you. But for land banking, I'm just keeping my money there to recycle my money later. Then good for you. And the company is also going to be building contemporary bungalows. They will start the project next year. So it's an estate that is structured. It's going to have infrastructures. They're going to have the swimming pool. They're going to have green areas. They're going to have gym. All those infrastructure facilities that can make it a very good estate. And guess what? There's an estate after the estate, behind the estate. That is a functional estate. Some of you watching this video know this estate I'm talking about. Some of you even own property there. And you know how much they're selling the land there. In that estate right now, the land is not 6 million naira. It's around 8 million naira. Why? Because they were selling it years ago. People had bought those land and they have built their houses, and a lot of Nigerians in diaspora just sit there. And again, if you're a redeemer, you want to worship and redeem, you want to come to the camp, whenever you're in the country, you want to easily get to the camp. This is another location for you. So beyond all of those other sentimental angles to it, I've shown you the reason, the real numbers, why you should buy it as an investor. Trust me, this is an amazing number. And I want to urge you to look into it, okay? The video is already long. Longer than necessary. I know somebody has warned me and said I should stop saying the video is already long, that they are getting value from the video, so I shouldn't, it doesn't matter. well, thank you to those who always watch my video to the end. And like I said, if it's important to you, you will always watch it to the end. So I really, I get it from that person's angle. All right. So yes, on a later day, I will still do more analysis on this video, but on this property. But really, sit down on your own. Write out these numbers in the document. Just check it. If it makes sense to you, then you should buy it now. Okay? Now, before I go, it's not just the buy 5, get 1 free that's available actually. There's buy 3 and get 300 square meter, which is a half plot. You know, the company is actually considerate, thinking about it. Well, what if I can buy 5 plots? It's not all fingers. They are equal. Where? Right? I know, right? So they know their words are all fingers are not equal. So instead of saying buy 5 only, they say buy 3 and get 300 square meter, which makes sense. I've shown you guys thousands of things you can build on your 300 square meter. Is a plus. That's 2,250,000 naira worth of land extra. But for you to get into all of this, it is on outright basis. So let me give you a genius to this. The company will not like me saying this, but let me tell you guys. You know I'm always on your side as an investor. Right? Do you know you and your brother, you and your sister, you and your wife, you and your friends can come together and buy this buy 5 and get 1 free? You didn't think about it. Okay, yeah, I've told you now. Come together with your friend, your spouse, you know, your partner, buy the 5 buy 5 and get the 1 free. I mean, if you can buy it alone, or you just buy your 3 and get your 300 square meter and walk away. Right. Now, for those who do not want to do plenty plots, if you want to do 2 plots, yes, of course, it's available. It's still 4.5 million naira. And they have payment plan, okay? There's a payment plan for it for 12 months. The buy 5, get 1 free, or buy 3, get 300 square meter is only on outright base. Please, I'm begging you people, it's only on outright base. And the outright is considered within 3 months. Okay, that's it. For you to be able to, you have to be on outright. But for instrumental, of course, it's just regular. No, it's just you buying it. So if you can afford only instrumental, it's good as well, because you're buying it and also getting the advantage of the promo, which is 4.5 million naira. So you know it's 2 things. You're buying it at a cheaper price of 4.5 million naira promo price, promo/introductory price, and then you're getting the incentive if you're a bulk buyer. So it's 2 different things. So if you're not a bulk buyer, you're still gaining on the promo price, on the discount on the developmental fee. So the developmental fee has nothing to do with whether you're buying 5 or you're not buying bulk. Once you're keying into that project at this time, you're enjoying. Just like we did in Treasure Gardens. People that bought Treasure Garden paid 1 million naira instead of 1.9. Amazing, right? So yeah, tap into that. All right, so thank you guys. Seriously, it's not a TikTok. The countdown has begun. We have less than 3 weeks to key into it. I remember I said that it's not just 3 weeks. In 2 weeks, in 1 week, the numbers at which they've slated for this promo. See, trust me, when these companies do promo, it's not so easy for them. A lot of the time, they use it to just raise bulk money and then work on the project. Okay? So yeah, they don't want these things to linger for too long. Just like what they did in Treasure Card, they really didn't, I had to push them extra. So let's take advantage of this time so that I don't know. Some people have this habit of waiting to the dying minute and then they start doing that minute rush. Can we avoid it? So there will be no need to go and start putting unnecessary pressure on anybody or putting unnecessary pressure on ourselves. Okay, and that's why I always take my time when there's a promo on a property to, come to you guys, injure you guys to key into it early so that you can avoid rush or begging and all of that or missing out totally. All right, thank you so much for watching this video. My name is Goodness Usman. Of course, I'm your fab lady realtor for Nigeria. Please, I'm begging you, subscribe to this YouTube channel. And if this is your first time again watching this video, coming across my channel, oh my god, you're welcome. And thank you so much for watching this video. And please do me a favor, go ahead and subscribe and turn on your notification button. Yes, there are other offers in the market, but on this video is just majorly on Richfield Garden City in Mowe. Thank you so much. Please also do me a favor. How about you share this video with your friends, your family, on your different platforms? There are so many Nigerians, especially in diaspora, who are looking for trusted realtors like me to invest in the Nigerian market. And if you're watching me, you've never invested in the Nigerian market, you're afraid. Please don't be afraid. Trust me, I got you. Don't be afraid. Don't. I understand, but then don't be afraid. All right, thank you. I'll see you guys in my next video. Or most importantly, you should be calling me. Call me. Let's reserve your plots. Tap into this game, this instant game, this analysis I've done. You should tap into it. Okay. All right. Have an awesome time wherever you are. Ensure that you keep safe and be safe. But right now, I really have to go. So I say, double.